she attacked my dog, and I was like, there's no way I can just give up on her. I'm Caitlin, and this is Riley's story for GeoBeats. Where are you going? She was really scared in the shelter. She was gonna get euthanized. She had a day. Are you trying to hide? I was like, okay, let me foster her, and I agreed to fostering her for 6 weeks. And then she attacked my dog on the first day she was here, and the person that was supposed to take over was like, hey, it's not gonna work. And I was like, yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that. So I was like, let me just stick it out with her. I just empathized with her that she had been through so much, and I was like, I can't give up on this dog. She deserved someone to finally give her a chance and love her and show her like this is what the world can be. I separated her from my dogs for the next couple of months until we worked through those behaviors.
Good girl.
I'm not really sure what her backstory is, but she was found highly pregnant. They unfortunately had to spay her. Every trainer that I talked to said that she was probably like a breeder dog and kept in a small confined space. And when she came here, she had no socialization skills in terms of people, dogs, sounds, cars.
Good girl.
I think she was just kept in a small space for a long time. My dogs were separated from her, but they sniffed each other through the baby gate, and she slept in my room with my dogs, but she was in the crate. So she was around them, but just always like in a safe barrier. It probably took 6 months for me to fully feel comfortable with Riley roaming with my dogs.
She's sitting between his legs.
Yeah! Seeing her play the first time was like, it was like one of the most special moments in my life. I started bringing over other dogs. My friends in the rescue community had foster dogs and personal dogs, and I was like, hey, I really want to socialize Riley. She warmed up to me pretty quickly. It just made me sad that it took that late in life for her to feel safe and loved. I was only supposed to foster her for 6 weeks, and it turned into 8 months. There was a lot of days that I thought about adopting her, but I was just a transition home for Riley to find her forever. I have faith that the work we put in together is going to set her up for an amazing life. I didn't want to put her on a transport van, so I drove her from Houston all the way to North Carolina directly to her adopters. Started walking Riley, and I let her get comfortable, and then I handed off the leash to the new dad, and it was super hard. It was just kind of like, here's the baton, and then she turned around and looked at me and was like, what are you doing? And I was like, this is your new life. And because of her separation anxiety, the trainers told me like spend like an hour or two at their house and then leave for 10 minutes and then come back and then leave for 30 minutes and then come back and leave for an hour. And so every time I left, it was just like taking a little piece of my heart. Like it was so hard, and I would sob every time I left. When the final day came, the trainer was like, don't make a big deal about you leaving, just like hand them the leash and then start walking away. And I was like, that's gonna crush my soul. It was super hard leaving her, but I've kept up with them, and she seems like she's doing great. I hope to one day see her again.